He been sucking on Diddy's dick a long time. It's time for him to learn how to make this thing happen without the devil's dick in his mouth or ass.
You don't think if he sued, he'll just Lil Woody the situation and I don't recall? I don't recall.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Street niggas can't really be homosexual. But the thing about it is, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem for niggas to actually be homosexual? Now, the word gay. So many people have died over G-A-Y. Right? What does it mean?
In the fast-paced and ever-evolving world of hip-hop, where image, reputation, and authenticity are often held in the same regard as talent, shocking revelations can send shockwaves through the industry. Recently, Jaguar Wright and Ice Cube ignited controversy with bold claims, alleging that several high-profile rappers are secretly living double lives as undercover artists. These explosive accusations have reignited long-standing debates about the hidden undercurrents of the music business, exposing the deep-rooted secrecy, industry pressures, and personal struggles that many artists navigate behind the scenes. As these revelations unfold, they shed new light on the complex web of identity, influence, and survival in an industry that thrives on both truth and illusion.
The acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? Because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They're not seeing the victim. They're not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about it.
Jaguar Wright, known for her fearless candor and history of exposing industry secrets, has never hesitated to call out big names. Paired with Ice Cube, a legendary hip-hop figure with deep industry ties, their revelations carry undeniable weight. Together, they have named rappers who have long projected tough, hypermasculine personas, suggesting that behind the scenes, their realities are far more complex. This controversy isn't just about personal choices. It highlights the hidden pressures within the music industry that compel artists to suppress their true identities in order to fit a carefully crafted, marketable image.
A lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his...
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
Oh.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bolly with another kiddie rape.
Ice Cube has also stepped into the conversation, making bold claims about undercover rappers in the industry who are allegedly hiding their interest in the same gender. According to Cube, The hip-hop world is filled with artists who carefully craft a specific image to maintain their public personas while concealing their true identities behind the scenes. His statements add fuel to an already heated discussion, shedding light on the pressures artists face to conform to industry expectations, where authenticity is often sacrificed for marketability and survival.
What am I going to do to deal with these gatekeepers? Well, what I'm going to do is go on the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm going to go talk to everybody, and get a chance to get my message out to the people. Be able to let people hear from me, And you might agree, you might not, but the important thing is, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the big three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored this summer with summer sports and want something cool like the big three. So here we are. Appreciate.
This suggests that the pressure to conform to traditional masculine stereotypes in hip-hop has forced many rappers to live double lives, concealing their true identities to safeguard their careers and reputations. In an industry where hypermasculinity is often glorified, the fear of backlash, loss of credibility, or career damage compels artists to maintain a carefully curated public image, even at the cost of their authenticity.
Cube is shaking up the gatekeeper just by making appearances with Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Piers Morgan. He's having an impact. He's normalizing a behavior of, hey, let me go sit down and talk with anyone and reject the programming that I can only talk with who corporate media, the Democratic Party, Democratic politicians, and social media tell me I can talk.
Do you think that it's harder to be a man in America now than it was when you were a kid?
Yes. Saying what you feel, being yourself, is what they call toxic. We shouldn't be called toxic for our instincts and for, I was born this way. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Why can't we be ourselves? We were born this way too.
So there are some groups, like if I say I'm trans, and people say that's great, you were born that way, we affirm.
Jaguar Wright and Ice Cube have made explosive claims regarding Sean Diddy Combs, alleging that he has been living a double life as an undercover figure in the hip-hop industry. Jaguar asserts that Diddy's influence extends far beyond music, hinting at secretive dealings and personal relationships that he has gone to great lengths to keep hidden. These allegations add another layer to the ongoing discussion about power, secrecy, and the hidden dynamics within the entertainment world, further fueling speculation about the realities behind the industry's carefully curated images.
Thanks for agreeing to do this interview. I know it's a really tough time for you right now, but we really appreciate your time.
Let's do it.
Now, Puff, P. Diddy, how do you want me to refer to you?
You can call me Love.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, all the allegations. Are you attracted to men or women?
It depends on my mood, my vibe.
Is it true that you've had relations with Meek Mill?
I can't tell you that.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He says something fabulous and he goes, yo, no, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What are you talking about? When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like, when you see Jadakiss put his head down, like, while we stuck here right now, and the cameras is rolling. Everybody see. Don't make like it's just me, man. Fluffy do some like a little fluffy stuff
now
going
you guys
on. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding. Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that. He said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy. I don't have no beef with Fifth. He loves me. Y'all can't see that he loves me? But see, you really think that's hate? You know he loves me. I don't think he likes me. You know.
Wright and other industry insiders have continued to fuel ongoing rumors about Sean's Diddy Combs' alleged secret relationships within the music industry, with Meek Mill being one of the most frequently mentioned names. These claims have only intensified speculation about the hidden dynamics of power, influence, and personal relationships behind the scenes in hip-hop. While no concrete evidence has surfaced, the persistent rumors have sparked heated debates about the extent to which public figures go to maintain their carefully crafted images.
When he freed Meek Mill from the NFL, you think he ain't run that dick or let Meek run that dick through him?
Meek says he'll offer anybody.
Meek doing everything to try to disassociate himself because
$100,000 to investigate the case.
That sound like a guilty nigga. That sound like a guilty nigga, homie. I'm gonna pay $100,000. So man, I ain't finna pay a motherfucker if I ain't done nothing.
Meek Mill's name has surfaced multiple times in these allegations, particularly regarding his close association with Diddy. Speculation intensified after reports and viral videos showed Meek frequently in Diddy's inner circle, often in settings that fans described as unusually personal for a typical business relationship. These interactions have fueled ongoing debates about the true nature of their connection, adding to the larger conversation about secrecy, power, and the pressure to uphold certain public images within the hip-hop industry.
And matching like that is suspect?
Like in the video. Yeah, hey, that ain't just suspect, nigga. Yeah, them niggas spoon at night. yeah, two niggas do.
Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship has long been a topic of controversy, but it gained even more attention when Gene Deal, a former bodyguard, commented on their matching outfits, suggesting it hinted at a deeper connection. This remark reignited rumors and speculation about their relationship, fueling ongoing debates within the hip-hop community. However, Meek Mill has vehemently denied these claims, dismissing the rumors as baseless while maintaining that his association with Diddy is strictly business.
My man, you go to a party, dog, and the nigga got the same shirt you got on, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And then, not to blow Meek Mills up out the water or anything like that, it was said that they checked his Google search and all the other shit, and he was searching for some online gay porn and all the other shit like that.
Oh, wow.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Talked about this, the whole matching outfits with Diddy.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did that. You know, if he had a real friend around him, he'd be like, hey, Meek, nah.
Vlad, if me was somewhere and I just about to get interviewed with you, right? And we got the same shirt on. I'm like, yo, one of us gotta take this joint.
Yeah, we gotta
take this
shirt
off.
Yeah.
I mean, what I think happened, I think Meek was kind of starstruck probably a little bit because that's still Puff Daddy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's just like, man, ain't nothing wrong with this. But after this stuff, all this allegations start happening, that make that picture look.
Jaguar Wright also gives a nod to talk show host Wendy Williams for highlighting the concept of how you doin' Hollywood, a term Williams used to describe closeted gay men in the entertainment industry who maintain hypermasculine personas in public. For years, Williams has been known for her bold takes on celebrity culture, often hinting at hidden truths behind the glamorous facades of Hollywood and hip-hop. With recent revelations stirring conversations about secrecy and identity in the industry, many are now questioning whether Wendy was ahead of the curve in exposing these long-rumored dynamics.
I heard about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars. Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him? Or is that
Shout out to Wendy Williams. The first woman
to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening with Wendy Williams? You think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no. Hey.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash.
Wright and Ice Cube have gone even further, claiming that both Snoop Dogg and Diddy have allegedly harmed people who stood in their way. The implication is that both stars have a history of using intimidation or other means to silence individuals in order to maintain their powerful positions within the industry. These explosive allegations add a darker layer to the ongoing conversation about power dynamics in hip-hop, raising questions about the extent to which some artists go to protect their influence and carefully curated public images.
I swear, man, this game never ceases to amaze me. So this young lady, Miss Jaguar Wright, if you guys are not familiar, she just dropped some more bombs on us, you hear me? So she was talking about how Snoop potentially, and all of this is allegedly, how Snoop and Puff been secretly moving people out the way for years. So it seems like that Puff and Snoop relationship runs much deeper than we all think, or so that.
Jaguar Wright suggests that Snoop Dogg's laid-back, charismatic public image sharply contrasts with his alleged involvement in more sinister activities. She implies that, behind the scenes, Snoop has played a role in efforts to silence critics or individuals who could potentially tarnish his carefully crafted persona. These claims challenge the widely accepted perception of Snoop as a fun-loving, unbothered figure in hip-hop, instead painting a picture of a man deeply invested in maintaining his influence and reputation at any cost.
Honestly, these accusations that Jaguar Wright is making right now blows my mind, but it also makes me think. Yeah, check it out.
I never wanted to believe it. You hear whispers throughout the years and you think that people are, and Snoop and I have always had a decent rapport. But Snoop got some answering to do. Because if you were capable of doing what they're saying that you did to Tupac.
According to Jaguar Wright, Usher not only maintained strong personal and professional ties with Diddy, but also played a pivotal role in bringing Justin Bieber into Diddy's inner circle. This claim suggests that Usher's connection with Diddy extended beyond typical industry collaborations, hinting at deeper ties rooted in trust and influence. If true, it raises questions about the nature of these relationships and the behind-the-scenes dynamics that shape power and mentorship within the music industry.
Works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor off.
Not the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more. That's what they learned at the freak off.
Over the years, Gene Deal, a former bodyguard for Diddy, has spoken out about troubling experiences and alleged misconduct involving the hip-hop mogul. Having worked for Diddy primarily in the 1990s, Deal has been vocal in interviews and on podcasts, sharing what he claims to have witnessed during his tenure. His revelations have added fuel to long-standing rumors about Diddy's influence, power dynamics, and behind-the-scenes behavior in the industry, further intensifying speculation about the true nature of his empire.
A lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. You know, a black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder.
Gene Deal has also made explosive claims regarding Usher's relationship with Diddy, suggesting that the two had an intimate encounter when Usher was very young. According to Deal, this alleged interaction had serious consequences for Usher, reportedly even landing him in the hospital. These allegations, if true, add a disturbing layer to the ongoing conversations about power, influence, and secrecy within the music industry, raising concerns about the experiences of young artists navigating the entertainment world under the mentorship of powerful figures.
And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that, and they may be doing something, they may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that, and then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when people say, yo, man, I don't F with them, man, I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, Nick was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
Gene Deal revealed that he allegedly saw Diddy have a situation with Usher that landed him in the hospital and made Usher's mother want to sue.
I know, and people know, that was around in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital.
Usher is caught in the crossfire when he was named in the latest lawsuit against Diddy by Lil Rod. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy was bragging to Lil Rod about hooking up with two people in the industry. One of them, a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, allegedly Meek Mill, and an artist who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency, which fans say is...
Gene Deal has claimed that Diddy had a significant influence on Usher during the singer's teenage years. He pointed out that Usher has never been fully transparent about his experiences at Diddy's infamous Flavor Camp, leaving many to speculate about what really happened behind closed doors. Deal also referenced a recent misconduct lawsuit against Diddy, suggesting that Usher might be the unnamed R&B artist mentioned in the suit. These allegations have only intensified scrutiny surrounding Diddy's past and his relationships with young artists, fueling further speculation about the hidden dynamics within the music industry.
Saying because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story.
It is weird, man. I never knew about that, man. You never told me about that, man. But to get back to this lawsuit, right, Lil Rod, he also alleges that, Diddy, he will grope his...
My man, I didn't understand that one right now because it's your asshole. His is his nut. So I guess he had to be, when Puff was doing that, where was he at? What was he doing? Because he said that they...
Definitive answers. What do you think? Are these just rumors? Or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Been sucking on Diddy's dick a long time. It's time for him to learn how to make this thing happen without the devil's dick in his mouth or ass.
You don't think if he sued, he'll just Lil Woody the situation and I don't recall? I don't recall.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
street niggas can really be homosexual. But the thing about it is, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem for niggas to actually be homosexual? Now, the word gay. So many people have died over G-A-Y. Right? What does it mean?
It happened.